I'd like to share with you a story about my time in Okinawa as the command family advisor of a top secret base in Okinawa. I was young. I was about 30 years old, and I was put in a position to work with the families of the special forces people that were working on the base, and then helped the commander to understand whether or not the family was able to stay or if the family should be sent home in cases of things like alcoholism or child abuse or spousal abuse, etc. I had a lot of experience working with families. But one of the more important stories that I'd like to share with you is the time that the Special Forces unit was sent to Korea. Families, of course, stayed home. The children were at school. The wives were taking care of the family. And the husband came back, one of these Special Forces, young men. You know, they're full of testosterone. They're, very special, wonderful people. He came back from Korea. Unfortunately, he had a venereal disease that he passed along to his wife. And it took a while for her to come forward with this story to me, to the commander, and of course to the military doctors. And we had to figure out whether or not this family was intact enough to be able to stay. But what I did is I worked with her on the very serious and extraordinarily important aspect of life, and that is forgiveness. So we worked 1 week at a time, week after week, beginning to develop a sense of trust again, to be able to develop an understanding of how simple it could be to make a powerful mistake that could upset the entire family. So if we sent the family home, then the children would have their school year disrupted. The shame of why they were sent home and what military base they would end up on, etc., would be really devastating. It took a lot of courage and it took a lot of work on behalf of the wife, but she did a great job. And the end result is, when you work with me, sometimes it can change your life and change your life for the better, especially when we understand forgiveness.